I'm getting a vision right now.
Oh.
It's saying it. Yeah. You would have done that.
I wouldn't have done that. Who is sending you these visions?
I don't
It must
know.
be Mr. Beast thinking what he wants you to think.
Yeah, he probably just wants to become like president.
That was a good theory.
That was a good theory.
How, if Mr. Beast wanted to be president, invade the mind of the Catholics and
That
give
was
them
our theory.
visions.
We came up with this like a year ago.
Give them
Basically,
visions.
Mr. Beast, he's got a lot of, recently, he's kind of fallen out of public favor a little bit, but, he used to have a really good image.
Yeah.
Everyone loved him. All he would need to do if he wanted to run for president, what he needed to do is he needed to get the church on his side. So what we decided that his best bet was he should send visions into priests like dreams and stuff, so they'd think that this is God telling them Mr. Beast must be elected. It's what God wants.
The gospel.
It's what we need to do. So then Mr. Beast will have the church on his side, and it'll be like a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, and
everyone
will vote for
All
him.
we need is those Futurama TV advertisements, or mind advertisements when you sleep, something like that, and give
mind
them visions.
advertisements.
Yeah, when you sleep in Futurama.
That was an opening gag in a Futurama episode. It was,
we need to build something like that, and don't use it to actually give people advertisements. Just use it to invade the mind of the Catholics. Use it like a secret CIA
invade
weapon.
the mind of the Catholics.
I feel like the CIA or FBI might actually already have something
we told
like that
Mr. Beast
already.
about it. We approached him after a show. A show?
And he said,
after he had a show. We approached him after a show,
said,
and he was like, "I appreciate the idea, guys. It's a really good idea, but I'm not at the point in my life where I'm ready to do something like that. I mean, I will probably like 20 years down the line. I'll call you guys back.
The weirdest part was that
there'll be a good deal for you in it. Like we can make you a lot of money, but I mean." For now, I'm gonna have to say no, but I'll take your phone numbers.
Afterward,
and we'll talk later.
Afterward, he told us to jump into a pit of sharks for $5,000, which I thought was really weird.
I thought it was weird too, but like I did it.
You got the 5,000. I booked it. I was like, no way, Mr. Beast. I don't want to.
I jumped it. I got the $5,000.
But like, you have to dive down 100 feet, and there's sharks swarming around you, and the $5,000 are at the bottom.
Well, the good thing is you're only down there for like 10 seconds because the Mr. Beast videos are so fast. You're only down there for like 10 seconds.
And then like Mr. Beast like picks you up with his crane afterward, and it's like, all right, on to the next challenge, everyone.
Yeah, I was down there, then I was up, and then he was gone.
Hello there.
And then like, I saw this like drone fly away as a giant missile was striking down to where I was.
A missile? What the?
It was a transitioning shot. So Mr. Beast he blows up islands after he.
Oh yeah, he
uses
does
them
blow everything
in
up.
Transitions.
So, but you got out of there before you blew it up, though, right? I hope.
Well, I was able to hide in like one of the sharks.
You might want to approach someone with this information. You have.
It was like Shark
dirt.
Boy and Lava Girl. Have you ever watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl? That
No.
shit was always on.
I never saw that.
Nickelodeon or whatever. I don't know what channel it was on. That was the one original movie that was always on. And basically, Shark Boy's origin. Let me tell you Shark Boy's origin.
Charlotte,
Shark
tell
Boy,
me about Shark
his
Boy.
parents were shark researchers or something.
Okay.
And then one day, he got lost in the storm at sea, and the sharks,
they took him in.
They took him in.
What
and
the
they
fuck?
said, "Whoa, guys, this guy's not food."
This guy's not food.
And then he
he's
learned to
smart.
swim with the sharks, and he grew gills and
He's
stuff.
a shark researcher. So the sharks he were researching on, he liked him. Typically, when you think of researchers in pieces of media, you think they're evil and they treat the things with disdain and torture the animals.
What about Professor Oak?
Professor Oak loves Pokemon.
Oopsie.
He has a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle and
Wait,
a
does that guy have a
Charmander.
gun?
Which one will you choose, Sam? Let me guess. Actually, I bet you choose Squirtle.
You know this already. Come on.
I didn't remember. I just know you wouldn't choose Charmander.
Charmander he insists upon it himself.
I like
you know?
Charmander because fire's
Hell
it's
yeah,
cool.
roundhouse kick.
I pick the fire type in most every game.
Because you have a fiery spirit, or it's because you're a dumbass?
I have a fiery spirit.
Okay.
And
With a fiery
it's like, I'm
spirit,
like
you
Sakura
have
from
to choose
Naruto.
fire
My
type.
fiery spirit brings me through any situation.
Well, what about the grass type?
Grass types are lame. You think about grass, it's just
Ouch.
grow it on the field. Grow out on the
Grass
field.
type
this
is a
stuff.
really like it's like the potential
boring
isn't
type.
there. It's just because the whole point of it is it's all about like
Nature.
and like
vines,
status moves. There's barely any attack. It's all about the
Sleep.
leech seed. You gotta do
paralyzing spore.
You know, It's just not a very.
Name one good grass type Pokemon. There's not even one.
It's not like a
Breloom.
dynamic way to play. So when you're a child and you play Pokemon, you're like, man, fuck grass types. I don't want to do that shit. I want to like surf everybody with my water type.
Surf is
Free
awesome.
95 move. Pow 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 and I win.
Pow 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 and I win and I kill all the trainers and I get all the badges and be the champion. Surf is cool.
Oh, trespassing.
Here's
Keep out.
something. HM moves. They really need to be brought back. They brought a state of progression to the world of Pokemon that is untold.
Oh, I see.
You're right.
Actually, I don't want to do this. I don't care about the secret enough.
Why isn't there a fire type HM? Like lava waterfall.
It would be
Fireball.
waterfall.
Fireball! And then you burn the
Fireball.
You
That's
burn
that's
the dead
Bloons
bush.
Tower Defense 6.
That is kind of what I was going for, yeah.
Zach, what's going on here?
Something's
Is
not
this
right.
still level
Something's
1?
not right?
I went to go to my friend Pete's house,
Pete.
Pete.
but he's not answering his calls.
Pete! They killed Pete! Oh.
This town is like everyone's dead here. I've never seen a single other person except
haven't
these
seen-
Oh,
Oh. No, to Mike. But I'm hardcore and awesome.
Oh, you are Mike. I thought you were just joking.
Sons of bitches.
this reminds me of like Call of Duty cutscene voice acting.
I'm gonna find the assholes who did this, he said.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Glassjaw. That's a really good band. Glassjaw's a really good band.
Hold on, who is that who just slapped you?
What does that mean?
That was
Oh,
a
that must mean something then. That
was
must
a
be a
mo-
word.
What?
Glassjaw.
glass jaw.
What does it mean then?
I don't know.
Glass jaw. Zach,
he literally
what-
has a
you
glass
played
jaw.
the game. What does
He
what
has
does it
a
mean?
glass
Because
jaw.
because when I hear that, I think of the band, right? And I always thought that was just some shit they made up because it sounds cool. But
Hostiles
if this game
pacified.
has a guy named Glassjaw,
This guy, the game
Maybe
also
it
has a guy
means
called
something.
Mike.
I think.
But
it
I just
probably
know
means
he
something.
actually has a glass jaw.
Whoa! I
You'll see
woke
him.
up and I was upside down.
What the hell? What is this?
He's on a crane. This is a Mr. Beast challenge.
It is a Mr. Beast challenge. You'll see it.
I'll lift you up 100 feet into the crane, and we'll see how long you can last.
Here it is. Here it is. I was correct. It's a term used for a fighter whose jaw is easily broken or knocked out. By
And
like
that's
a
the
simple
boss?
blow. Why would they call him so? That's like a.
I don't know. Oh well, because his jaw was knocked off.
Don't I pay you to be cool?
This looks just like a comic I read.
Uh-oh, it's the boss.
Are we not going to see how the boss looks like? Is it one of those things? No.
See? That kind of insubordination. That we have to bite at the
I thought he had like a Darth Vader voice changer.
I don't
on
know
for a
how to
second.
feel about that voice.
shit he put us through.
Okay.
Why ain't we iced it?
Oh, shit!
Oh, that's Glassjaw.
That's not glass, that's metal.
Now keep
I expected like transparent glass, you know, that would easily shatter.
bite off the other foot.
And how bad do you have to be to let someone bite your finger? Like, have more control of your hands.
Well, I mean, it happened to Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie bit my finger.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
Charlie
know
was the biter.
I don't know how that video goes.
it's an NFT now.
Ouch,
They sold it for
Charlie.
NFT money.
I don't know why that video is so internet famous. I've never
Yeah, it's
actually
not even
seen
that
it
good of a
before.
video.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I much rather prefer like.
Damn, Daniel.
No, that's a whole nother era, Jesse.
Okay.
You need to get off right now.
I much prefer Numa Numa. Much
Ooh.
better video.
Or peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly
Fluffy
time,
unicorns
yeah.
dancing on rainbows.
Or like Badgers. All of those are better than
Or
Charlie
Charlie
bit my
and the
finger.
Unicorn. That's a better Charlie video.
Yeah,
Charlie and
that's
the
true.
Unicorns.
You're right.
The magical Leopleurodon.
I never actually watched Charlie the
Oh,
Unicorn.
you had no childhood and you stupid.
I watched
remember.
llamas with hats instead.
I watched.
Dude, he's gonna rub
okay,
you
I watched
out.
that one too, but Charlie and the Unicorn was the originator. Llamas with hats, cheap imitation. Anyways, Charlie and the Unicorns. I remember at the end of that one, they stole Charlie's kidneys at Candy Mountain, and it used to scare me because it was like. He had
need your
like an
kidneys.
incision in his stomach. I was like, why'd they do that to Charlie?
Don't you
And
know
as a
your
kid, I
kidneys?
Charlie,
didn't.
no. Oh, Mr.
I didn't
Beast.
understand.
You have to spend 30 hours in underwater on my crane.
It's over for you, chump. Nobody messes with the glass.
Whoa! Who was that?
Spread out. I want that sniper flushed out.
A last-minute rescue. This is not contrived.
That's the most overplayed trope in everything ever.
Like
The
right
last
when you're
minute
about to
save.
hit the ground,
I
someone
don't know why
swoops
people
in
do
and-
it anymore.
Like someone's falling, and then right when they're about to hit the ground, someone swoops in on like a vine and saves them.
Yeah.
And it's a character from like 30 minutes earlier in the movie. This was literally the Mr. Beast challenge where they tied someone to like a stone and then they dropped him down, and it was like only for like 30 seconds at the beginning of the video.
Wait, is this a joke?
What the hell are you talking about?
That happened. We watched that video while we were
I
eating
thought you were
sheets.
making shit up.
Oh.
No, we watched that one.
This is like the video where they tied an anchor to
execution.
this guy and they threw him in the ocean.
And the thumbnail is Mr. Beast like,
And they-
oh!
and
he's
they covered his
reaching out
feet
and
in
he's
concrete
drowning.
and put him in a river.
Chapter 2, Under the Bridge.
Beast
Water
did that a
under
few
the
times.
bridge.
Do you guys like this aesthetic? I don't really like it.
I love it.
I appreciate that it's having a style to begin
Yeah,
with.
I can appreciate it in that way, but it's not like a style I enjoy exactly. It's kind of gross. Like these times.
I think this
they have
looks
no
like
heart.
a,
It has
I think
no
this
heart.
looks like a bad Roblox game. These polygons here.
Danger, no
Do you agree
swimming.
with me?
I guess.
It's like, I like the cutscenes, okay? The cutscenes, cool. Comic book art style. The 3D mode doesn't do it for me as much.
Oh, I need to find another crate.
My favorite part about Doom is looking around the room to find the button to open the door.
This is like Doom and Payday.
God.
The maps reminded me of Payday.
This
Yeah,
just
it's a lot of
looking at this
stealth. It's
annoys
very
me.
open. This one especially is super open.
Like
even though I
looking
can't
for
even
a
find the
button
exit.
in a big room, I absolutely hate that.
Oh, there was just a valve.
Have you ever played Doom, Jesse?
No. But I played Ultra Kill.
I just hit you from across the room. I just hit you.
With your telepathic hands? What?
No, it's like super reach. Yeah, super reach.
You have
super
comically
punch.
long hands.
No, it's just I was so passionately angry at you that like you felt it, you know?
Okay, so it's a metaphorical hit.
It's not a metaphor.
If I'm just supposed to feel something, you didn't actually hit me though.
No, I did.
No,
you
didn't. From across the room, no,
My
you did
willpower was good enough to actually land the blow.
not. Is your chakra that powerful?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
dude.
mean, I had the energy mukbang earlier.
I think you could be the next Hokage with that type of power.
Maybe.
Maybe we should go to
I got a
Leaf
new
Village and
voice
ask.
in my
This
ear.
is so fucking stupid. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Tell me you wouldn't want to go to Naruto World.
I wouldn't. That sounds like
wouldn't
hell.
you?
I would go to.
Everyone's dying
I
all
thought
the
you meant like a
time.
theme park.
Think of all the
I would
hot
go to a Naruto
babes.
World theme
Boob
park.
heaven.
It's boob heaven? Okay.
I hate this
You-
stuff.
hold on.
Boob heaven.
Now hold on. You got me a little bit
A
interested.
little.
I have to
It's a
admit.
little more interesting now that boobs are involved.
Now that boobs are involved, I
No,
mean,
please elaborate.
a guy's got to eat. That's ugh.
Oh,
Saying things. I didn't mean them. Someone shoot me in the head, please.
I'll be searching for a missing person. He was last seen in the area. I'll do my best to assist you via radio. And watch your back. This place is crawling with crooks looking to rub you out.
yeah.
That's
These
how they
crooks are
call
gonna
it.
rub me out.
So that's how they describe killing, is rubbing you out. I typically think of rubbing out.
Well, then I've killed myself so many times throughout my life. Get it? If you don't get it, it's
I get it.
okay.
I don't get it. Little Timmy wants to know.
Little Timmy wants
Explain
to
it to
know.
little Timmy who is
Little
watching.
Timmy,
Maybe
you'll
when
learn when you're
it's
older.
It's a little bit of
adult
a risky joke,
little
boy,
clever,
little Timmy.
a little too clever for little Timmy.
Maybe when little Timmy grows
Oh,
up
that's
to
how
be
I
a
come
big
back.
Timmy, maybe then you'll learn.
Little Timmy, big Timmy.
Why is Timmy always the little boy name? You never
There's
meet-
lots of them. There's Billy. There's
you never see an adult's name.
Timmy's like a little name.
Maybe their name graduates from Timmy to
the-
Tim.
Well, something you noticed is that when he's an adult, yeah. Oh, you just stole my thought. Yeah, he graduates from Timmy to Tim. That's how it works. Is that they add E at the end of your name and
to
give it a
make it
little
seem
Y.
more
Like my
childish.
name, Sammy.
Because
I was called Sammy up until middle school.
anytime you add E to the end
And
of the
then you
name, you seem
upgraded.
childish.
I upgraded. I was like, you know what? Sam is cooler, and I like Sam. I'm Sam now. Call me Sam.
Isn't your name Sam? What's your legal name? Sam or Samuel or Sam? Or
what do you think it is?
Sam?
You're full of shit, Jesse. You're full of
I'm
big,
not full
big
of shit.
poopy
I'm,
shit.
I'm not full of shit. I'm just
Here's
misinformed.
you get one more try.
Samuel?
It's not Samuel.
Samuel.
Spell that for me.
Samuel.
Okay, but why did you pronounce it like a dumbass?
I didn't pronounce it. That's just how I say things.
You pronounced it like someone whose
You
name
make
would
fun
be
of
Samuel.
me, and it's not nice. I'm not enjoying your presence here, Sam.
Well, I'm not enjoying your presence when you don't even know my real name, Jesse. I thought we were friends.
Do you know my real name? Tell it to me straight to my face.
Jesse?
It's actually Bartholomew.
Jesse with a Y.
It's Jesse Stinkums, Senior. Senior Stinkums, PhD.
Jesse Stinkum Senior.
Baka doesn't even know my name.
Don't ever speak.
Stay down, asshole.
And stay down, asshole.
What character does Sebastian voice? Sebastian from Pressure.
Good cup of joe.
Who is that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's so bullshit. I don't care about him. I don't care about Gianni. He's a nerd. I don't care if he's a voice acting a game, but too many people do, and I want people to be like me and be pessimistic about everything. Because without clever critiques, we can't grow as a world.
That's assuming your critiques
The job
clever.
of a critic is greater than you can ever imagine. It moves us forward. It gives us new ideas.
Do you think having the mind of a critic is a blessing or a curse?
It tells us what not to do, which is...
Is it a blessing or a curse, Jesse? Because you could go through life like Maddox and just like everything. But if you're like us, me and you, who more often than not, we don't like the things we consume or we see, and it
You
takes
might
a lot
just
to
want to
impress
ask
us.
the nostalgia critic about that one.
I did. He said, yeah, man,
You
I
called
totally
him?
agree. I could see where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
I get it, dude. I'm the nostalgia critic.
Well, the nostalgia critic was born, in a way, when you're a kid, you aren't a critic. Critiquing is something you like acquire when you grow up, and I don't.
Hence
Yeah.
nostalgia critic.
In his manifesto, that's what Doug Walker actually put. That's like the
The
word
critic's
for word.
manifesto.
Yeah.
Your birth certificate? Well, whatever.
It was like, well, it was he broke the guys and he wrote it. It was by Doug Walker, not the nostalgia critic, but
Really?
it was a critic's manifesto. That
This
was the name.
sounds fake,
Why would it be fake?
because no one writes a manifesto about
Doug Walker did.
their YouTube.
Doug
and then
Walker did.
after he wrote it, he uploaded it online, and then he shot his family.
Okay, now it is fake. you actually had me for a moment.
Yeah, you could have
And
tricked him
then
forever.
he shot his family. You jumped straight to the dumb part.
It was only no.
That's such a stupid.
No, it was all circumstantial though. So
Oh, so he didn't actually shoot his family. There was an invader that was in his house.
no, he did shoot his family.
Oh, okay. So did he not shoot his family?
No, I just legally have to say that, or else Walker will get me. You know,
He didn't shoot his family.
You'll get caught by the Walker.
Doug Walker.
Doug.
I'm Walker. Doug Walker.
And he'll send Doug Crawler after you.
And Doug Runner.
No.
Doug.
I think
Crawler.
Doug Runner. I think he'd be one of the better Dougs
Doug
out there.
Runner.
I think
Oh,
Doug,
that's
Doug
just
Sprinter.
accuracy.
Doug Sprinter. He would be pretty good for a little bit, but
Yeah,
he'd run out of
but then
steam
he get
fast.
tired out.
But what about Doug Slow? Doug.
Doug Slow.
He thinks he has it, but he never
Yeah.
even stood a chance really.
That's like a Hall of Fame
it's a
Doug
rat-
right there.
ladder.
Doug
Doug
Skipper.
Runner.
He's like he's really happy-go-lucky, you know. He just
But
does,
like
he
he's
does
just
him.
not aware enough of the
Doug
world.
does what Doug wants.
I respect Doug Swimmer for breaking the convention of track and field, and he chose to swim instead. Like, wow,
That's true.
good for him. He
Doug
can-
Flyer. I would respect him, but he's a coward and he uses airplanes.
He uses wax wings he crafted from his shelter, and
His shelter?
Then he flew too close to the sun. And
Yeah,
then
at the
died of-
Dougplex they sell wax wings.
Then they died of fall damage.
At the Dougplex they sell wax wings, and that's where all of Doug Glider, he gets his wings from there.
What about Doug Slider?
Doug Slider, he's
He's pesky
really
little
good at
one.
soccer.
He goes to the casinos and he's able to count the cards really
Yeah.
well. It's so nice.
I always the
Let's-
other day
What the other day?
the other day I was at the trampoline park and I was talking to Dog Jumper, and
I wish
he
this was a real story. Instead, you meet Doug Jumper.
Well, I was talking with Doug Jumper, and he was like, "Yeah, I haven't seen Doug Flipper around here in a while." And it turns out, the day before, Doug Flipper he did a flip in the trampoline park, and he
what?
landed really badly.
Oh, God.
And he snapped his neck.
Dude, my heart goes out to Doug Flipper. Everyone in the comments, send your prayers over to Doug
Doug
Flipper.
Doctor, he
Doug Doctor.
he took care of him.
Oh.
And
So he's all better now?
He's not. I mean, he's recovering.
Okay. Well, all
I
the
don't like.
all the
He's gonna. He's like. They're talking about like changing his name because they don't know if he can ever like do a flip again. You know, he'll be like Doug Flopper. That'll be his new name. Cause
all
just,
the
like,
all the prayer comments, you can rescind those because it turns out he's fine now. He doesn't need our prayers.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like goated at this game.
Have you ever been to the Doug Diner?
I haven't. What do they sell?
They sell Doug burgers. It's like their specialty. They press the patty down real hard, and it makes all the grease go into the burger.
And every time you order, Doug Walker he sits
Walker
at your
comes
table
in.
and he
critiques
gives you
you.
another menu, and you order and you can pick a review for him, and he'll verbally recite his review. He'll be like, last time I was at the Doug
First
Diner with my
death.
pals. I was at the Doug Diner with my buddies the other night. We were actually like celebrating
How
a
far
birthday. They
back
got
do I go?
like a Doug cake for him.
A Doug
but
cake,
We
okay.
we picked from the Doug Walker menu. We picked the Scooby Doo movie for him to review. It was a pretty fun
Okay.
review. They had Scooby Doo, Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Scrappy
I think
Doo?
that's the little
Okay,
baby
I
one.
go right here.
When did they introduce a Baby Doo?
Baby Doo?
Anyways, I've been to Doug Diner. It's very nice. The weirdest part though is
Wait,
that they had
am I this
they
far
had
back?
like his
Where the hell am
haters
I?
trapped in a cage in the back of the diner, and they were only given like one little slice of patty a day, and that's where they lock up the Critic's haters. And it was just
Where
really
is
weird,
this?
but I don't know what to think of it.
Oh,
What did you?
at the beginning.
I just really felt bad for the one guy who just didn't really mean
all
to
the way
critique
back
him.
here. Damn.
It's like a
Hold on.
Mr. Beast last to critique nostalgia critic wins one morsel.
Last to critique wins. That's a put 10 narcissists in a room, and the last person to critique the movie they're watching will win.
There you go.
Mysterious Mr. Enter.
Do you think? I heard Mysterious Mr. Enter had a comeback, dude. He's all
comeback?
He's reformed.
A comeback would mean that he had to have been in a position to come back from, you know?
Yeah,
like,
he was
he
always
is.
wasn't he always good? Who are you talking about?
No, people don't like him.
When
Oh.
was he ever on top?
He wasn't on top. A comeback.
Mr. Enter would definitely be on bottom.
Mr. Enter is on bottom. He's always been the bottom.
He's the bottom of the barrel.
The bottom of
Where's
the
the knife
YouTube
guy?
ladder. The bottom of the social ladder.
Because
Where's
he's like,
Knife Guy? Oh.
I mean, once you
There he
trash
is.
My Life Me, you trash my
trash
day
my
one.
you
life.
trash my life.
My life
You
is
trash my life.
me.
You trash My Life Me, you trash my life.
We should watch My Life Me.
It's ahead of its time, really.